I'm sure everyone here knows the song. We're all wonders. Let me know if I'm wrong. All right, well, maybe some people don't. It's okay. Either way, it doesn't matter, because today we're going to tell a new story. A story about a girl who felt she was not a wonder and became one. This is a very special episode, so please like this video, share with your friends and family, and subscribe for more. This is the story of Ella. Now, Ella was an ordinary girl living in an extraordinary town where everyone was special, or at least they tried to be. Everyone tried to be something that they were not. In this town, there was no one like anyone else. Everyone had unusual abilities. Some could fly, others could become invisible or talk to animals, but Ella couldn't do anything fancy. She was just Ella. And in a town full of wonders, she felt like a dud. Every year, the townspeople would parade around the town square, showing off their talents for all to see. And every year, Ella dreaded it. On the day of the parade, her mom would take her to the bakery to watch from the window while munching on a cupcake. "Why can't I have a special talent?" she would ask her mother, wiping chocolate icing from her mouth. Her mother would always respond the same, "'Cause Ella, you are perfect just the way you are." But Ella didn't believe her. She wished she could do something extraordinary. As the years passed, Ella grew up feeling ordinary. She spent most of her time reading books about other worlds where people with magical abilities live, wishing she could go to a place like that instead of living in a town full of people who were trying too hard to be something they weren't. She wanted to go somewhere where being different wasn't celebrated, but where people were accepted for who they were. One day, while rummaging through her grandmother's attic, Ella came across an old trunk filled with clothes. As she opened it, she saw a beautiful white dress embroidered with silver stars. It was unlike any dress she'd ever seen before. Suddenly, Ella heard her grandmother's voice saying, "The weaver's ball is tonight. Are you ready?" Startled, Ella turned around, but there was no one there. Then she remembered her grandmother used to tell her stories about a magical land called Loom, where everything was made of fabric, and the weaver's ball was the most important event of the year. Their weavers from all over the land gathered to show off their skills. That night, under the light of the silver moon, Ella got dressed in the white dress and stepped out of her house. Walking down the street, she saw people getting ready for the parade. She could hear them practicing their special abilities. "Oh no," she thought. "What if someone finds out I can't do anything special? They'll laugh at me." Taking a deep breath, she decided to keep walking. As she approached the edge of town, she saw an opening in the tall stone wall that surrounded them. Curiosity got the best of her, and she walked through. On the other side, she found herself in a dark forest. "I didn't know there was anything beyond our town walls," she thought, feeling a bit scared. She started to walk back when she heard a twig snap behind her. She turned around and saw a small figure emerge from between the trees. It was a boy about her age with messy brown hair and kind eyes. He was wearing simple clothes, and his shoes were worn out. "Who are you?" Ella asked. "I'm Finn," he said, "and you, Ella?" Just then, the sky began to glow with colors and music filled the air. "What's happening?" she asked, feeling a sense of wonder. "It's the weaver's ball," he said. "Come with me. I'll show you." Hand in hand, they ran deeper into the forest, until they reached a clearing. In the distance, Ella could see the most beautiful sight she had ever witnessed. Before her, the forest came alive with vibrant colors. Vines and flowers twinkled with lights, and the trees swayed in rhythm with the music. In the center of it all stood a magnificent tree made entirely of shimmering fabric. Around its trunk, figures danced and laughed. As they got closer, Ella realized that each dancer represented a different ability or talent. There was a girl who spun and flew through the air like a spinning top, a boy who could turn invisible, and even a creature who could speak with animals. When Finn and Ella arrived at the tree, a woman with kind eyes and flowing silver hair approached them. "Welcome to the weaver's ball," she said. "I am the weaver." "You must be Ella and Finn." Startled, Ella asked, "How did you know my name?" The weaver smiled and said, "I know everything that happens in this world. I've been expecting you, Ella. You see, this world is fading away, and only you can save it." Confused, Ella responded, "Me." "But how?" the weaver explained. "This world is made of imagination and empathy. When people stop believing in magic and stop caring about others, the world fades away. That's why you haven't found this place before. Your belief in magic has kept it hidden." As the night went on, Ella watched the dancers perform their unique abilities. Each one was special and beautiful in their own way. And for the first time, Ella felt a sense of belonging. She realized that, although she didn't have a special ability, she was still valuable. Suddenly the music stopped, and the dancers gathered around the weaver. "It's time for the final dance," she said. "A dance of empathy. Only those who truly understand and care for others can perform it." The dancers hesitated. "We don't know how to do that," one of them said. "We're all so different. How can we work together?" The weaver smiled and said, "That's exactly what makes you special. Your differences allow you to come together and create something beautiful." She turned to Ella and said, "Ella, will you dance with us?" Overwhelmed, Ella took a deep breath and stepped forward.
Oh.
As the music began, Ella joined the other dancers. At first it was difficult. All had different movements and styles. But as they continued to dance, they began to work together. Their differences became strengths, and their movements created a beautiful tapestry of color and emotion. As the dance reached its climax, Ella felt a surge of joy and connection. She realized that she didn't need a special ability to be a wonder. She was already one simply by being herself and caring about others. The dance ended, and the other dancers bowed to Ella. "Thank you," they said. "You saved our world and reminded us what it means to be a wonder." When the sun began to rise, Ella knew it was time to return home. She thanked the weaver for the wonderful night and promised to visit again soon. Back in her own world, Ella felt different. She no longer felt ordinary. She realized that being a wonder wasn't about having a special ability. It was about believing in magic and caring about others. From that day on, Ella became an activist, encouraging the townspeople to appreciate their differences and be kinder to one another. She organized a new parade where everyone was celebrated for who they were, not for what they could do. And although some people were reluctant at first, eventually everyone participated. Even the mayor, who could control the weather, decided to use his ability to make it rain after a long drought. Seeing how happy it made the townspeople, he realized that being a leader meant serving others, not showing off. As the years passed, Ella grew up knowing that she was a wonder, and that everyone in town was too. She learned that true happiness came not from being special, but from embracing what made each of them unique and using their differences to make the world a better place. So remember, no matter what you can or cannot do, you are a wonder in your own way. All you have to do is believe in yourself and have a little empathy for others. Those small acts of kindness can create big changes in the world. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.